Welcome back to the Battle Camp. So this is going to be a really quick one because I was going to make a video about this yesterday, and then I totally forgot about it because I started making one about Eddie Hearn and the interview that he had yesterday, and discussing this topic basically slipped my mind. So the purse bids were held for the Kid Galahad and Josh Warrington fight, and as everyone assumed, Frank Warren won the purse bids, but the assumption was based on the potential of Frank Warren basically putting this fight on as a pay-per-view. So this kind of information I got from Eddie Hearn during his interviews, and he was basically saying, yeah, well, we're gonna make a competitive bid for this fight, but I have a feeling Frank Warren will win because he'll put this fight on pay-per-view, and I can't justify putting this on pay-per-view because it's not a pay-per-view fight, which I agree with. So when Frank Warren won, I was thinking to myself, oh mate, like this isn't a pay-per-view fight unless you fucking put together some crazy card. Like, I can't see anyone buying it. And he, not that I actually said that out loud and not that he listened to me, but he confirmed that my worst fear wasn't going to come to fruition, because he had an interview that I saw on Twitter yesterday, on BT Sport Boxing. That's the Twitter account. So it's BT Sports official boxing account, and I've also kind of retweeted it on my personal Twitter. So go on my Twitter at the Battle Camp, and you'll find it there. And Frank Warren confirms that this fight won't be on pay-per-view. It'll be a normal Saturday night fight night on BT Sport, which is a real good thing. It's a positive for us fans because it means we don't need to spend 15-20 quid on a pay-per-view fight that isn't a pay-per-view level fight effectively. So yeah, so to be fair, Frank Warren never said before the purse bids that, yeah, I'm gonna bid for this and I intend to put this on pay-per-view. All of that just came from Eddie Hearn. So yeah, there was speculation, but at the end of the day, you got to look at where that speculation was coming from, the competitor. So I don't know, did Eddie Hearn repeatedly saying that help with decision making process for Frank Warren? I doubt it. I sincerely doubt it. I think when they put this bid in, it was based on this fight being a non pay per view event. So it's a positive for us fans, and it's also a positive to see that BT Sport, who I assume put together some of the the finances for this particular fight. It's a positive to see that they're investing in the stars that are in Frank Warren's stable. So that's good to see, man, because BT Sport are doing quite a good job, especially with their social media content, and that's on YouTube and Twitter and stuff like that. They're really, really good. I really like the way they do things. It's totally different to how Sky do it, and it's an improvement to what Sky do. I think they're taking a look at things from a different angle, and they're doing things a lot differently. And I'm impressed with what they're doing. To be fair, so I'm happy with what BT are actually doing for boxing in the UK. So hopefully, long may that continue. And well done to Frank Warren as well. Good work by giving this fight to us for free. Now, I need to add, in that video there was he did say the only way this would go on pay-per-view is if they tag it up, is the term that he used, with a big fight. Now, I hope this doesn't mean that he's gonna kind of get Daniel Dubois, Anthony Yard, even a Billy Joe Saunders, people people that have got some star quality and a bit of a name in boxing, and put them in the ring against people that we all know they're going to beat in easy fights that don't make any sense, that have no meaning behind them, and then try and build a pay-per-view card on the basis of the names rather than the fights, if that makes sense. But I think Frank Warren knows the fans' thoughts on stuff like this enough to not go down that road, if that makes sense. So I can't see this going on pay-per-view at all unless we do get a Yard v a Buatsi or something like that, which it's not going to happen. Let's be honest. So yeah, so I don't think this will go on pay-per-view at all. So good work, Frank Warren. I'm happy about you thinking about us as fans, and I'm glad I'm glad that this won't be pay-per-view. I've said that maybe 33 times during this video, and I've been recording for 5 minutes now. So yeah, yeah, that was just a quick one. I haven't really thought of have had any thoughts about the fight just yet, but well done, Frank Warren. And finally, please like, comment, subscribe. That's a big one. I want to try and get my subscription numbers up, so I'd really appreciate if you could subscribe. And share this with your mates. If you think anyone, you know anyone that might be interested about the kind of stuff that I put out, feel free to share it with your mates. I appreciate you watching, and I'll see you next time.